What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. And yes, this is the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hussle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and the Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right, got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you pay for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hussle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that you know gonna turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero and you ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get them notifications, it's going to be some information that's going to help you win or keep you entertained. So a lot of people be asking me, well, a lot of inside people that I know, you know what I'm saying, that I be telling these crazy stories to, because people don't understand. I deal with a lot of people and I go through a lot of stuff and I've been through a lot of stuff. And you wouldn't believe some of the situations or some of the positions I have been in doing these in-person lessons. It's been a wild one. So I'm gonna start giving stories of some, because not every time I do an in-person lesson is wild, but I come to find out when I do these in-person lessons and it's with a female, 9 times out of 10 they always try to hit on me, meaning that they try to, talk to me, try to, show some type of attraction towards me. And every time they do that, I am always thinking another opportunity to make some money. Because at the end of the day, every woman wants a man that can lead them to success. Every woman wants a man that can help them get some money. Well, everybody wants somebody that can help them get some money, but especially women. So a lot of women pay for my in-person lessons, have in the past and still are, and a lot of times different situations occur. So in today's video, I'm giving a story about how I got paid for an in-person lesson, helped this woman get a $50,000 no-knock business loan, and she was attracted to me, end up coming on to me, end up, having relations, and her baby daddy popping up. Crazy situation, right? So let's get into this. So somebody paid me for an in-person lesson, right? And when people want something or want somebody, they're gonna do what they gotta do to get it. So she paid me for an in-person lesson. She came to me, gave her the gems, gave her all the information about helping her get her personal business in the right position so she could start leveraging it towards her business credit and start getting funding. Help her do everything, the whole nine, right? And a lot of people feel as if when they get a lesson, they're automatically just going to know everything. And it's not like that. When you go to school, when you take a class, it's for a period of time. So you can gather the information to assess what you're trying to learn. So I tell people, like, listen, in these in-person lessons or in these FaceTime one-on-one calls or whatever lesson you're getting, it's for me to, or for us to start focusing on the issue that you have and coming up with a solution to fix it. It might be money issues, loan issues, credit issues, whatever. Now, this is just one lesson. Rome wasn't built overnight. Credit scores wasn't built overnight. So it's up to you as the consumer to be able to be in a position to continue to get your lessons. If you're only able to afford one lesson, I have nothing to do with that. So that's just a little FYI. So she came in person. I gave her the gems. We worked. She paid me like an extra $700 to for a little extra time to help her, like really help her. I said cool. And then she took me out to dinner after that. Cool. And me being a man, human nature, the way I talk to women, it might seem as if I'm flirting. I don't know what it is. I'm just a smooth operator like that. I just be talking, I be chilling. I ask intellectual questions. Um, I make you feel as if I make a woman feel as if this man is knowledgeable and respectable enough for me to sit and listen, or listen, and for him to help me get to the position that I need to get. Right. So I don't know what I did. I don't know what it was, but that day I helped her do a lot of different things. She kept in contact with me. She paid for it, a FaceTime call. She started paying a $250 a month for the extra help. We eventually got that business loan for her, right? So you know how girls and women are. They take women trips, girl trips, they go party, they go places. And she took a trip to where I was, because where I was at the time was a popular destination for a lot of people to go. It's warm, it's beautiful. People travel there all the time. And she contacted me, hit me up on IG like, hey, I'm gonna be in the same state real soon. Me and my girls taking this girls trip, and because I don't want to say stuff, and then because she still watched it. Like, I don't want to say too much, and then people listen. People be mad when you tell stuff, and might not even know. You might not say their name. You might not say nothing that will lead anybody to know that you're talking about them, but they know you talking about them, and they will get on your. So I'm leaving a lot of stuff out. So I ain't got time for that, because I think she got it. Yeah. So girls trip, right? Little apple juice. Girls trip, came out here or wherever I was at the time, having fun. She wrote me like, hey, we just left blah blah blah, grabbing something to eat, gonna be free for a little bit. Is it cool if we link up and blah blah blah? So me being me, what's going through my head is like, which head am I gonna think with? Am I gonna think with the head down there, or I'm gonna think with the head up here, or I'm gonna think with both, right? So I'm like, so I'm asking questions like, what you trying to, like, what you got in mind? Like, what you trying to do? Like, I'm trying to see where her mind is. Like, see if she even trying to, like, because she could be on the back burner trying to get some free information from me, like slick little free lesson or whatever. So she like, I'm just out here on free time. I want to come chop it up with you. Talk some business, just catch up with you since I'm out here and you cool people is, throwing game on me. She said this at the last one. She like, I know your time ain't free, and I do got some questions, so I'm comfortable with paying you, whatever you need, because I know your impression lessons is blah blah 30 blah blah blah. She said, well, let me know if it's possible, if you need something. I said, yeah. So I said, okay. So I told her, yeah, that's cool. I got 2 lessons, and then I'll be free around this time. You can give me $1,000, just testing the water. See what she gonna say, because I don't know her financial status. I don't know what she got going on. Right? She said, "Cool. How would you want it? Cash app or cash?" I said, give me some cash." Right? So we met up around the time that we planned on meeting. It wasn't even. It was like a little lounge place. She asked me like, "Hey, you want something to eat? You want something to drink?" And she paid me. Like, the first thing she did was give me a hug, and she was like, "Here are your $1,000," like off the rip. So I'm like, I like her because she about business. So this is where my interest is coming in, because I love a woman that's about money. You ain't got to be the richest, but as long as you got some, you know how to get you some money. Because I see it like this: I'm an investment. You invest your money into me, I'm gonna make sure we win, because at the end of the day, when people want to make some money, what do? They take their $100 and they go down where, to the casino, and they get that table their $100 and they roll the dice, right? Hoping they can win some money that's gonna help them elevate. But most people want you to help them get in a position to win for free. And I tell people, when you go to the casino, they don't give you free money. They don't give you free chips to help you potentially win. No, you invest into yourself, into that game to help yourself potentially win. So why should somebody give anybody anything for free? Some people should be investing into the game, into that person, so they can learn and be attached to success, right? And I sometimes you gotta break this down to people because they just don't be getting it. So I'm already in. She bow all blue hundreds, bow $1,000. She smiling in my face, ordering drinks, boom, 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 boom. Her chick's calling her, and I can tell that she don't really even want to meet up with her chicks. Like the way our comment, like we vibing, like we really vibing, he and ha talking business. I'm asking her what she want to be, like what's her main goals, what's her major, like what's her main blueprint when it comes to business and credit and all this different stuff. Like she really interested. She really flowing with my ism. You know what I'm saying? With my flow. So it probably look up. It's probably like 9:45 ish. Me, I don't drink, but I was sipping a little bit, I don't care. I drink margaritas. I drink a margarita with a chick all day. Who cares? I don't drink. I don't be down with that. I be having to be up. Mountain liquor make me sleepy. So I was, sipping on a little magi with her little strawberry frozen margarita. Yeah, So I'm starting to feel a little good. So once I get to feeling good, I get the smooth Mac Daddy and talking, and things just come out my vocals, and I don't even know what I'm saying. And the words that come out just be so magnificent and so wonderful to women's ears that they just So I'm just going, I'm flowing, I'm in the mood, I'm in my bag, boom. So she like, what you finna do? Blah 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 blah. She now mind you, she already paid me for my conversation, for my time, for my game. So I'm like, man, listen, you already paid me, so you can get what you want. You hear me? So she like, well, I got the rental for my friends and all that, and they ain't got no. It's the only rental that they got. So she like, well, if you want me to kick it with you, I can kick it with you for now. Let's rewind it. Remember, I told you I helped her get the $50,000. Like over time, I helped her get that $50,000 business loan. So I for sure, like I know she had 50, and it wasn't that long ago. So I know she got $50,000 or close to it still, or somewhere she got some money. Cause I had to remember, like I did help her get that business loan. So blah blah blah. But she, you know what I mean? She got business credit cards and all that too. Like after the process of like her watching my videos and getting my lessons and learning, she eventually got some stuff on her own too. So I'm like, okay, she got some money. I'm like, cool, yeah. She like, so I'm gonna just drop the rental off and I'm gonna get him the rental. I'm gonna just hop in with you and we gonna do whatever we want to do. Do what you want to do. I'm like, cool. So I trail her, drop the rental off. She get in the car with me. But the whole time I'm thinking like, all right, she got some money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no fool. My time ain't free. You want to get around me, you got to pay the fee and invest. So I'm just trying to figure out where she at, where her mind at, right? So I at first I wasn't gonna take her to. I took her to one of my little duck off spots, one of my little condo spots, right? So she don't even know nothing. So we go to the little beautiful little condo. We chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not gonna be like this condo was just laid out. It had a flat screen. It had a decent couch. It had groceries. It had nice little setup. It had a bed and all that, but it wasn't just like game room and all that. No, it was just a little, duck off spot. And around with dazzle. So we down there. She pull out some Patron out of her bag, and she like, you got some chasers or something? I had just one grocery store. So I'm like, yeah, help yourself in the refrigerator. So she get comfortable on the couch. You know how chicks get photo legs and she's sitting like this on the couch, just asking me questions and stuff. My whole mind is like, I don't want her to get too drunk because I want her to be coherent because I don't really know her like that. I'm trying to talk some money. And then I'm trying to get some more money up out of her. Hey, it's the intuition in me. I'm still a man. Like, whatever. She want to pay me to be around me and get these gems. Cool. So she like, so we catching up. Like, yeah, she like, yeah, I end up getting some credit cards. I invested into this. I invested into that. My little daycare. Blah 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 blah. It's running. It's going good. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. She like, I really appreciate you. When she said that, I knew what time it was. Like whenever a woman says she appreciates a man, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's rare, and you know what time it is. And she been drinking. So I was about to be like, what's up? So she like, I appreciate you, blah blah blah. I'm like, you know what I'm saying, blah blah. But my whole time is like, I'm trying to keep it business. Like I'm trying to keep it money focused. Like let's keep talking about this money because I'm trying to see what we can do together. You hear me? So she like, yeah, I really wanna expand. I really wanna like be a real boss. She like, it ain't fucking with me. They can't do what I do. She like, my friends cool. You know how chicks be when they get a little drunk. She's like, they cool, but you know what I'm saying? Like they some of them ain't really trying to do this and do that. I'm trying to elevate. And she like, I just love the way you do. So I'm like, all right, yeah, keep going, yeah. So I get to her like, so what you trying to do? Like we can, man. I wish I had me a queen who can do. So I'm like, what you trying to do? She like, "Hey, you help me get some money. I invested. I open up this. I mean, it ain't like I'm one of these broke. You know how chicks get when they get to like, I got money. She like, whatever you need, we can do it. I'm like, so my whole mind's like, she didn't already pay me for the in-person lesson. She already didn't pay me again just to see me and talk to me. It's a 60% chance. 60, not it ain't guaranteed. It ain't never guaranteed. Now, don't never get it twisted when it comes to these women. Ain't nothing ever guaranteed. I don't care how good of a game, how good she make it sound. It's never guaranteed. Whatever she talking about. Women are. So she like, whatever you need, however much you need me to invest, I can do it. You help me get some money, so why not be help you get some money? Cooking a good game. So I'm like, all right, so she like, you need some money right now. I can get you some money. It ain't nothing. So I'm like, let me see if she can get like 5,000. I'm just. She like, oh well, I only got like 7,500 that I brought down here. If I give you five, I'm only gonna have 2,500, and then we still gonna be here for some days. So I'm like, all right, bro, because I'm thinking like we can go to the bank, like. So I'm like, all right, just give me 1,500, whatever. So she gave me another 15. So she basically gave me 2,500 while she was there. Boom. And did I knock those boots? Yes, I knocked the dust off those boots. It was actually, I said, oh, dang. But, and this another thing. I'm talking about for at least, I go off movies. So when I'm with a chick and we chilling, whatever, we're going to put it like this. I go off movies. So when we watching a movie for 2 movies, let's say a movie average around 142 to 154 minutes. So that's roughly an hour, almost an hour and a half, hour 10, 15 minutes a movie, right? Because 60 minutes is an hour. So 6, 12. Y'all do the math. So I go off movies. So because I don't know. I just whenever I'm finna, with a woman, we always watch a movie. So it's my relaxed time. So I go off movies. So the whole first movie is just, second movie it might be just her, just guac guac, and then the third movie it might be a little guac and pound town, right? So just do the math on that. At least for sure two movies, and 2 movies is like 3 hours. So just imagine for 3 hours, it's just all 3 to 3.5 hours. So we just chilling, you know what I'm saying, watching plenty movies, just cuddling, but we'll do what we do, me. And I got my tricks, so I make her, squirt the water bottle. I made a squirt the water bottle. Doing my thing, like I got to get this bag because I know she can get some money with business. So I'm gonna, get in where I fit in, right? Hold on, oh my, I want to buy, bro. What's that? So next day come, I'm like, all right, we're gonna talk business. So she's like, when that man, I want you to come, blah blah blah, where I'm at. So I want you to come see me, come visit me. We need to keep doing it. I'm like, whatever. So if the money coming, I'm going. You hear me? So she ended up like, so I had her like while she was still there, I had her like doing petty stuff, like buying me food and stuff. Like I wanted her to cook for me, but I low key wanted her to have all her friends come over and cook and have a kumbaya so I could see if I can like do some magic. But she didn't want to be nowhere near her friends. Like she knew her friends was gonna be thirsty and like so she was like, nah, I ain't finna do all that. We ain't finna do all that. So I'm like, hate her. So she ended up leaving, end up going back home, and I end up we like she was I guess she was serious. But this is why you remember I said you can never trust a chick. Like you can never believe what they say, right? So she like, yeah, couple weeks passed. She like, yeah, let's book a trip. I want you to come out here. Once again, she like, I'll pay. So I'm like, listen, I ain't and she finna pay, she finna pay. And she in a place where if I go, I can also like maneuver around. Like it's other things to do. So it ain't like I'm gonna just be stuck under her, stuck with her, ain't nothing to do with. No, I can go there and there's people there that I know want to book me for in-person lessons, want to do this and want to do that. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come start promoting that I'm gonna be out here, start booking y'all lessons, do all that, right? So I'm like, cool. So I go out there and I ain't no fool. I did that one time, stayed with a chick when I went out of town, and every time it was crazy because she was crazy and she was just like, I don't know, like, I don't know, bro. I can't, I don't know, bro. Like, she just gave me weird vibes, like, mm-hmm. Like you like vibes be real. Like you just like when you got an eerie feeling, like you uncomfortable feeling, like being at somebody's house, like vibes is real. Like vibrations is real. So like I never do that. Like she can call the police. Like that's another story. So I still had me a little hotel. Cool. Hotel had a casino in it. So cool. Cool with me. So I can, do my little parlays and if I wanted to see have some other chicks and do what I just wanted, I was free. Sorry. So she like, all right, it was like a Friday. She like, I'm going out, but I'm gonna come in early because these heifers, blah blah blah. I never forget. She kept saying heifers. She like these heifers want to go out, but I'm gonna come like leave early. I'm gonna like go early, leave early. So you can come over type. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. Whole time she telling me she's single, she ain't got no man, none of this. But whole time, chicks is chicks, so I ain't there. So I'm thinking like, come on now, bro. You think a chick is going every day, months without getting penetrated? You got to be a fool. The way I think at least I think every week a woman at least have a getting they groove on once a week, maybe twice a week, and it might be with different people, especially when they single. Facts. So I'm like, but I ain't thinking about that because I'm not trying to be with her. Like I ain't trying to like. So I'm talking about she got it laid out. Like she had this plan, like laid out stuff. Like I'm talking about she had like some sexiness going on, like some lingerie, some rose, some little rose petals, some fruit. She had like some club food for me. I'm like, girl, you crazy. So I'm like kind of liking her because she been paying me and she been like getting, and I've been also like, this ain't like no situation like that. She been paying me and I've been actually helping her. Like I actually help her get funded, help her actually get her in a bit type of situation to help her get, you know what I'm saying? So I'm at the crib or whatever. Cause she got a little decent crib. It ain't nothing too spectacular, but it's a crib. It ain't no apartment, it's a crib. So I'm like, she paying rent still, but it's a crib. I don't care. So I'm cool, I'm chilling. I ain't thinking nothing of it. I ain't thinking nothing of it because I don't see no signs of like a man be here, baby daddy, none of that, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. Chilling. So I'll probably get over there probably like around 11:15. It's like 11:30, pushing 12. And we finally like get settled in the house because she left early. She left at a little party or shindig. She was there early. She had to get back and get dressed and clean up and pamper her with all that good stuff, right? So I get there, we chilling. She doing all this, right? So I'm, me, I'm getting my mind together. Boom, boom, boom. She get me together. And we just, what I'm saying, talking money. I'm trying to get some more money up out of her. She like, I can get you like 10,000 tomorrow. I'm like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause listen, she's not paying me, just giving me money. This money that she's giving me is for my time, my knowledge, and I'm still helping her get like different things and funding at the same time. So she's just paying me and she's getting services from me at the same time. Like I'm like, helping her still get loans and bigger loans and giving her information and higher credit cards and giving like this is how our relationship is going. We're not in a relationship, but this is the type of relationship we got. So she's basically paying me for my services and like all my services, right? Cool. So I'm, getting my mind together with my cannabis. It's probably like, I ain't gonna lie, it's probably like I can never, it's like 241. 241, because I remember looking at my phone like, damn, it's already 241. Because we ate and chilled and had the whole. So she like in the front room. I think she was in there like watching something. I was in the back smoking. I'm like, ooh. So I'm in the back, and I hear something hitting the window. So I'm like, now where I'm from, or where most places, if you like, if it's a hot place, you might hear flies hitting the window sometimes, like doom, doom. So I'm thinking it's a fly hitting a big fly hitting the window. So I hear it again, but this time I hear a ting. And I'm hearing a ting because it's metal hitting metal. It's not no fly. That's some metal being thrown up here. And it's like a coin, like the sound of a coin. So it's like ting. So I'm like, what the? So I go in, I ain't finna check, this ain't my house. So I go in there and tap her like, hey, come here. Like I ain't even tell her. I said, come here, come here. She's like, what's up? I'm like, listen. And you hear ting, but a doom. I just ain't like a ting, like somebody throwing something, like a penny or something, like a coin at the window. She like, the fuck? I'm like, bro, I'm not finna go check and see what that is. This ain't my house. She go check. I'm like, you go check and see what that is. She go look, and I guess it's a dude that she been messing with, right? I'm like, what the? Like that's why I'm like, bro. See, I knew it. I shouldn't even been here. Especially like these chicks ain't no good. Like she telling me she'll mess with nobody. Don't no dude be over here. I'm like, he like, let me in, let me in. He like, my phone died, let me in. So I'm like, bro, I have common sense, a lot of common sense. Ain't no random man that's gonna be hitting this window right here saying, let me in, my phone died. If you don't know that, she like, oh no, he crazy. She trying to play it. I'm like, bro, you tripping. Nah, this ain't no apartment, this a house, but the house like one of them like duplex, triplex little ordeal. So like there's like townhouses and they next to each other, right? So it ain't like an apartment. I can no, it's one door, front door and the back door to get in and get out. So it ain't like, you know what I mean? And the only way you can get out the back door if it's a gate that lead to the yard. So it ain't like in the garage in the front. So like I ain't finna do all that. I ain't finna be in the backyard. I'm like, bro, what you got going on, bro? So my whole time is not my whole going through my head like she finna have to pay. I don't care. She finna pay. I'm like, bro, tell dude to leave or what you got going. Like, not my whole, like, I ain't even telling. I'm like, I'm trying to leave. He can come. I can leave because I don't know what you got going on. I don't know what you telling this dude. You ain't even my chick. You just a cool chick that been paying me to get help. And you got some, you good at what you do. You was blessed with good hands and you been massaging. What my Mike Larry say, she been massaging. So that's why I was really here. But you ain't my chick, so I'm like, bro, how I'm finna get up out of here? She like, all right, hold on. So she like, I'm finna have him go run to the store for me and get something for me. And I'm like, you ain't so I'm no like you finna have to pay. And I know she was embarrassed, but she ended up having dude go to the store. And me, whenever I pull up to a chick house, I don't never park in front of nobody house. Never, ever, ever. I never park in front of nobody house because ain't nobody finna get mad at the chick and try to come bust my windows and do this, like, nah, or staking out and all that. Nah, I don't do that. I don't park in front of chick's house. So I park like at least I like to park in a distance enough where I can see, but it ain't directly. So I ain't attached to like you would never know like this car was for the person all the way down here, but I can still see like so like I do stuff like that. Like cause you never know with people, bro. I'm nah, bro. This for this situation right here. So she go to the store. I'm telling her, man, you gotta pay me for this. And she ended up giving me like $1,700 that she had real quick. I leave. She calling and texting me like, I am so sorry. Blah 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 blah. I had a couple in-person lessons booked up, and I'm like, man, you gotta give me that 10 or closer. She ended up giving me like 7,500. I had like 2 in-person lessons. So that's like another 7,000 right there. So it's like 14,500. I ended up like $16,000 on that trip. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna be doing none of this. Like, bro, I'm not. That's why I don't really be messing with these chicks, even when they do be giving me compliments and you so fine and handsome and I love the knowledge that you give me. You should come see me. And nah, I'm not wasting my none of y'all heifers because it's stuff like this. Y'all play too much. Y'all lie and I benefit you, you don't benefit me. You being in my life is going to benefit you more than me being in your life is going to benefit you because you got to think about it. You come to my life, you're going to get more. I come in your life, I'm getting nothing. You leave my life, you're leaving with nothing. I'm still going to have it, what I got. So just a little story time, man, because I got a lot of these stories and crazy situations that I've been in when it comes to lessons, dark web, credit, all different type of stuff. And I'm gonna give y'all some stories and keep y'all entertained and keep y'all educated at the same time. And so that's my first credit story time right there about crazy lady who I helped get her business credit together, get funded and line and pay me at the same time. Right. So shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping the sauce and y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one limited gyms are $1,000, but for limited time only. I am doing them for 600. Yes, 600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know you payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all book y'all see on these webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 10 seats, 250. Ask me anything and get help with anything that you need to get help with. So little class for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Also, make sure y'all book y'all seat on the crypto tour in person limited gyms. Make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the month long mentorship for 500 limited time only. Regular price 2,500. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato at Me and their network. Still looking for people for the production company. Still looking for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, gamers, streamers, and content curators. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell on my YouTube channels, my Twitches, my IGs, and TikToks. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world because y'all see it's changing people's lives. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson, video or live. Peace.